Hey, welcome to Miss D6 Women's Sports.
Hey, welcome to Miss D61 Sports. If you can, hit the like button. Greatly appreciate it on the road to 200 or 300 or 400 or 500. How you doing? Yes. And so, tonight is the night. We're going to see game 3 between the Las Vegas Aces and the Phoenix Mercury. As we know, the Aces took a 2-0 lead. Um, and they heading back to Phoenix. And can the Mercury make it a series? It's a pivotal game for them. They had a chance. It was very close in game 1. Game 2, the Aces took it to them after I would say, end of the second quarter. They started off fast, the Mercury, but they, but ever since the Mercury, hey, how you doing, Jeremy? Hey, Donna, thanks for coming in the room here. And yeah, so they started off fast and they made some changes. The Aces, they decided to put Jackie Young on a KFC. She was tearing us up. She was getting the lane. She was shooting threes. And after they did that, it was all Aces from the late second half, second quarter to the whole game. They just kept pouring it on. And Jackie Young, she couldn't miss. She was hitting stuff everywhere, layups, mid range, 3-pointers. They couldn't stop her. And so we head back to Phoenix. And what is your predictions for them for the Aces Mercury? Mercury better get it together. Satu kind of tweaked her ankle a little bit, um, but she came back in the late fourth quarter, had a few baskets. She looked okay, but we'll see. And we'll see how the bench players play. Um, Tasha Mack, aka Bobby Brown Jr., she didn't play as well. They played her for a few minutes, and also Westbelt, Catherine Westbelt, she didn't play as much. And Semi Woodcomb usually hit some threes. She hasn't been hitting any threes. I think the defense also on her has been keying on her. She's not. She's not a once you kind of play physical with her, it takes her out of her game. So we'll see how she play at home. They usually play well at home. A lot of either the bench players and some of the starters, but they better get it together because the Aces it was on fire on defense especially. They keyed in on defense. Point guard was doing her thing. Uh, she had 10 assists, so she was keying in. And this is a very the big three is a very experienced NBA Finals team, NBA Finals players, and they kind of bringing the other players along. Of course, the first game you had Dana Evans, and this game, the last game, it was a familiar face of Jo Jackie Young taking over. So they better find a way to stop Jackie Young because she was just tearing them up the other night. And then of course Asia gonna do her thing, and she was 2 points away from having both players average 30 points apiece. And so that combination of Jo and Asia, I think it kind of tired out At. You know, when she played Fee is around her size. She's given up 2 inches to Asia. Asia kind of got those different moves. She got the fadeaway. She could take to the rim, and it kind of bothered her a little bit. And she really can't bully Asia because she already been through that with AB. So she already been through that with AB. Yeah, yeah. Everybody has to bring the A game. And one thing down the C that they had to do, they have to KFC. She started off real fast. Hey, if you want to come up, anybody, Big Dog, Jeremy, Donna, if you want to come up, I can give you the link. And you want to talk about it, Big Dog and Jeremy and Donna C. But yeah, one thing that um was kind of interesting was that Kalia Copper was getting off the first half late in like middle of the second half. But what happened was when they put Jackie Young on her, she was kind of hesitant. Jackie Young kept her off that 3 point line. She kept her off her sweet spot. She made it difficult for her to shoot, and she didn't get those same looks. I think I forgot who was playing her. They played her a little bit with Dana Evans. They played her a little bit with the I think Chelsea Gray, and that was not a good matchup for Chelsea Gray. So when she hit those screens, she was or well, she really didn't need any screens. I think she's the only player on the Phoenix Mercury to get her own shot. Now Monique McConney was getting to the lane. That's because she was getting a lot of screens in the first half, and she was getting to her sweet spots and get into like the lane, but they stopped that as well. So the Aces defense don't get a lot of credit. They were stopping a lot of stuff that the Phoenix Mercury was doing. Yeah, they do. And the reason being, they have nobody that really guard Asia. They have nobody. AT, like I said, she's getting up 2 inches. She's a very strong defender, but she's 2 inches shorter. And reason why Aaliyah Boston gave Asia a little bit of hard times because she's taller than Asia Wilson by like an inch. So yeah, if you want to come up, big dog, you can. BD. No, but one thing the Aaliyah Boston was doing was playing very physical, but Asia could take that physicality. Asia don't need. She don't mind that physical play. It don't look like it, but she don't mind that physical play. And so, one thing they need to rely on if the Mercury want to. Okay, hold on. I copy the link for you. Hold on 1 second. I gotta do this one more time. But one thing that the Mercury has to rely on is KFC, Kalia Copper. Yeah, but you know what, Satu, her problem is sometimes she get like JJ Jonquel Jones and she want to take 3 pointers. And she has to be aggressive and try to get I think maybe Nalisha Smith is gonna play her. Okay, BD. Alyssa Smith is playing her, and so take it off the dribble. And she in that especially in the second game Friday, her problem was she was taking too many quick threes. But KFC definitely, she's the only one on that team that can get her own shot without a screen. She don't need a screen. She could take you 1-on-1, but she's gonna have to figure out a way because Jackie gonna be on her now. Oh hey, how you doing, big dog? Hey,
Can you hear me, Miss D?
yes, can you
Do
hear
I
me?
sound okay?
Yes, you sound okay.
Okay, a couple of things.
Okay, go ahead.
One, Asia to go, I don't think is a debate now.
Oh no,
Two, the
no.
Aces are probably going to sweep them. Three, the Mercury should have been doing what the Aces are doing. You see how the Aces on defense, how every time AT gets the ball, there's two, three people around her. Why you not doing that to Asia Wilson? Every time Asia Wilson touched the ball within 15 feet, there's supposed to be two, three people around her.
Well,
Mercury not doing that.
they actually are, but you know what happened? They don't have the difference is they are doing that, but you know what it is? Um, they can't
They not
stop.
doing it enough because when they kick it out, Jackie Young killing them.
Yeah, but Jackie is not just killing
Drew,
them. Jackie
Drew
is not.
Lloyd killing them too.
Yeah, but Jackie Young is not just killing them with the threes. They cannot defend Jackie. 'Cause Jackie, if you watch that game, Jackie Young was shooting out. It wasn't a lot of threes. She was just shooting a lot of pull ups. She was taking to the rack. They could not stop
Yeah,
her.
she was killing them.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Jackie Young was getting right.
So
Yeah,
they
she was
cannot.
going right.
They not double teaming her actually because they have to defend Jackie. So that's why they not really double teaming or triple teaming. They double teaming Asia. They're not triple teaming her. But one thing they have to keep doing. Oh, you kind of loud. You kind of loud.
Yeah, I
Go
know.
ahead.
I'm outside.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
trying to get her off the main road.
Oh,
But
okay. Hey, political Lil, how you doing? But one thing I want to say is so Jackie KFC had to find a way on her end to take it to Jackie Young. Don't just wait for the threes. Don't just
I think a Cole McConney need more shots too. Got
well
to give her the
well
ball just a couple more times.
but
I
you know what
understand
happened?
giving Kalia the ball. I get that part, but Satu got to show up too. Like
That's true.
you need
But
more out of Satu. Got to
listen,
have somebody to keep Asia honest at least.
right,
Like
right. But see, right, she was shooting too many quick threes. Her problem, Monique McConaughey problem was like the first half and the second half, they was allowing her to get to
to the
the
rim.
mid, no, not to the rim, to the mid range. They stopped that because I think they switched. They stopped that. Right. They do need to find defense. They stopped Monique for getting to that free throw line as far as that shot. Her shot she liked. So yeah, they
Right.
stopped her. The Aces defense, they started going to a zone. And so what a lot of people don't know, and I know this gonna sound strange, they don't need to double team AT. AT, I would rather for AT to shoot a jump shot because
That
her
part.
hand, right, her hand is bothering her, and then you forget she ain't got no shoulders, so she got a weird jump shot. She got like a hitch in her
Not
jump shot.
not not for nothing. At not a jump shooter. She's not
Exactly.
a jump shooter.
Right.
So
Right.
like, yeah, you
So
want her to shoot jump shots because she's not a jump shooter. That's not
exactly.
her. That's not her wheelhouse. At want to get in the paint and distribute the ball. She's a pass first person. She don't really want to score like that.
Right.
She want to get other people involved. So you
Right.
take away the other people and force her to score. She
Right.
don't have a shot for that.
Right.
So yeah,
And
why double team her?
right. Don't double
I'm
team
with you
her.
with that.
Don't double team her. You can play her one on one. She's not. Even then, I don't respect her going to the basket either. She's not gonna go to the basket with you. So I agree with political Leo. Satu need to go to the mid range and quit shooting those quick threes. But that's her style now. That's how Phoenix play with all those quick threes. I don't get it, but that's how they play.
Well, the run and gun could work if when you have the shooters. You understand what I'm saying? But
They have the shooters.
you can't have just anybody and everybody just jacking threes. Like
Well,
Satu don't need to be just jacking threes. Now,
right,
if
right,
you
right,
wide open and you
right,
take the three, that's
right,
fine. I can live with it. If you miss a wide open three, you just miss a wide open three. I don't mind you taking a wide open three. But
right,
you jacking contested threes with people in
right.
your face, that's when I have a problem. Like, what are you doing? Pass the damn ball.
Because even then, also Dewana Bonner, she like to shoot those threes. I let look, even when she get hot, I would rather for her to shoot those threes than a known 3 point shooter like Westfield and Whitcomb. Let them
Right.
shoot that,
Especially Wickham. You don't
but
want
right,
Wickham shooting them.
no, that's what I'm saying. Double team, hard double team, so she can't pass out to AT for to go to the rim. A hard trap. When she try to right come off of AT. Don't let her just go to the basket. Make her shoot jump shots, and then I think they'd be okay. The Aces defense is I don't know what the Mercury can do because AT maybe Dewana Barner and maybe a Tasha
Basically,
Mack.
the Mercury. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss B. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying
No,
that's
I,
defenders. The rest of them can't
my,
defend.
my, my, my issue with the Mercury is they're going to have to spread the floor at this
Well,
point. Like,
well,
they
yeah,
don't
but
really have another choice but to
right.
spread the floor. You got to give Kalia her shots, and you got to give Wickham her shots. Like,
But
you got
guess
to
what?
find ways to get Wickham the ball at this
But
point.
even then, the Aces countered that by they went to a zone. They kept going in and out of the zone, so that's how they stopped that. I would play a zone if I was Aces and make AT be the shooter, not KFC, not Wickham. That's their best shoot. Even Satu, because sometimes Satu is hot and cold. She's not known
Yeah,
for
it's not too hot and cold. Right.
right. She's not known for a 3 point shot or. I
Right.
make her do
She's
that.
definitely
See,
hot and cold.
they playing better defense. That defense intensity. I don't know, but if the Mercury can do that, they not really.
Yeah,
They
listen,
had. Go ahead.
I think the Mercury finna get swept now. I was saying the Aces in six, but after watching these first two games, man, I feel like this is gonna be a sweep.
Well, the Mercury
Like
had
the
a chance.
Mercury look outclassed.
They had a chance in game one. But the missed free throws and then down the stretch they couldn't really stop with the Asia Wilson and then Dana Evans did her thing. So yeah,
Yeah,
that was a
Dana Evans
chance.
went crazy game
I
one.
would say this. I would give
21
him
point.
yep,
Yeah.
21 points. Look, Goon would love that. Goon the shooter. But but
Hmm.
he bet everybody check. But anyway, so I would say they will win this game. I'll say a sweep, but it might be a mini sweep. I give the Mercury one game, but not this game. I
Give
think
them
they
one
will.
game, five
Yep,
games.
yep. They would lose this game, but they'll probably go back and win other game because
So
if the Aces, go ahead.
no, go ahead. I mean to interrupt you mid
No,
thought. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no. If the Aces play like they did the first two games, maybe it's a sweep because I don't see an answer how they can stop. If Jackie Young keep doing what she doing, it's gonna be a wrap for them. So because you already got Asia
Right.
Wilson, so yeah. Then you had Chelsea Gray with 10 assists, so she was finding the people at the right spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They ran out of gas. That's why I said if you can't win the first game and then you come back and get blown out in the second game, it's a wrap for them. Whoa, you're some heavy
Yeah.
traffic. You're
I,
some heavy
well,
traffic.
Miss D,
Hello,
quick. If the
you're in the Matrix.
Aces win this title, this third title.
Uh huh.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. You kind of going in and out a little bit.
No, I was saying if the Aces win this third title, is Asia Wilson the GOAT? Period. No
She's
debate.
already she's already to go, but yeah, it would definitely put her in a rare air. Far as goat, one of the goats. Of course, you have Cynthia Cooper and Cheryl Swoops, and it will put her also it put her in a dynasty. This is the first dynasty in a long time since the Houston Comets, and maybe no, actually the first dynasty since I would say I
Right.
would give it to since the Lynx. You know, when every other year, because before they lost last
Yeah.
year, there was
All
back to
right. Let
back
me go,
champions.
Miss D.
Okay, all right, thank you for coming up.
Let me go. Let me get out this traffic. Oh, for sure, Miss
Okay,
D. I rocks with you. All right.
all right, all
Later.
right, all right, bye bye. But yeah, she's already the goat. She's already the goat, but it will put her in rare air, with the Cynthia Coopers and the Cheryl Swoops, and then the dynasty far as the team, it will put her with the Comets, the Lynx, and my shock. um, so yeah, she's already the goat. But I don't know. The Mercury has to. Yeah, it's hard to stop. Okay, Asia, she gonna get her points, and then here come Jackie Young. You got point guard doing her thing. Far as 10 assists, and then they defense. You know, we always talk about the offense, but the defense is keying in on everybody. They make it a difficult. They made it difficult for Kalia Copper to get off like she did the first uh first quarter and mid to second quarter. After that, they kind of smoothed her game out. They didn't allow her to get those easy shots anymore. Every shot she got was tough. Every shot the AT got was tough. Every shot the Satu got was tough, and they didn't allow them just to get off at the same time. But yeah, I predict that the Aces will win this game. I don't know. I would give them maybe one game, the Mercury, but I doubt it. If they play like this, if they can't stop Jackie Young from getting off like she did, I don't know. I do not know what the Mercury can do. Uh, I thought the bench would be a big factor for them. Tasha Mack played a few minutes. She had a few fouls. She wasn't as effective as far as getting the rebounds and put back. I think she had maybe 4 points. Catherine Westbrook didn't get much out of her. I mean, I know it's on the road. Um, Sammy Wilcomb, they had to draw up some plays to get her open because I think they did a great job of keying in on her because they know how dangerous she is with the catch and shoot three, taking the ball, uh, and creating the three as far as the screening. They the screen and roll for her. And the Aces have to do that as well. Make certain players shoot the three. I know, like I said, Sammy, uh, Catherine will shoot. Maybe even Satu. I would allow her to just shoot because she's gonna just keep shooting, and it's not gonna be always on. Dewana Bonner has to get on some energy plays. She fell in love with that corner three. I don't know why. Instead of just setting screens and rolling to the basket. So the Aces also has to key in on that and do the same thing they did last game, play a little more zone like they have been. Uh, don't do not allow Sammy uh, and Catherine to get the open shots in the corner, make it hard for them to shoot the three, make them shoot the three on the run. And they did a great job at making Satu rush her shots. I think she felt like, okay, I'm not gonna get any shots. Well, I don't know. So she rushing up threes like John Quill Jones. You are 6'4". Now, I'm not saying that's her game as far as posting up, but she should be rolling to the basket, putting pressure on Asia Wilson, get her in foul trouble, and that's the way they probably can win this game. Because right now, if they don't do that, um, it could be a sweep. Um, you have to make her honest, because Asia Wilson gonna get her points. They almost had 30 apiece, and I can see her continuing to do that because nobody can really play her. AT got into some foul trouble trying to play Asia last game. And so they might have to play a little bit more Satu mixture. And as much as Satu is a great player, they cannot afford to lose. Uh, they can't afford to lose AT to the bench the way they playing. Of course, you have Nalissa Smith and Dana Evans. Uh, I think Alyssa gonna start. I think they'll probably play a little bit more Meg. I want to see them play as well. I want to see them play Cheyenne Parker Tyus. I know why they play Meg because she can shoot the three, but somebody said she was too slow. But Meg is slow too. They killed her in a few plays. So when she's out there, I think they kind of play a zone to kind of cover up her foot speed because it's not there. And so I expect them to play a little bit more people off the bench. But Dana Evans, she seems like she's not scared, and she really don't have anybody to contend with. She's quicker, the quickest person on the floor. Monique McConney is quicker, but Monique McConney is 5'10", and uh, so she'll continue to do some good things. I think she's not gonna give you 21 points every game, but I expect her to at least give you 5 to 8 points a game with her quickness. They had a hard time with her quick hands as well. It was stealing the ball for her and the point guard, and so they have to overcome that, and that's kind of weird. The Aces bench, hey, she wins. The Aces bench has outplayed the Mercury bench. I thought they had a better bench, but as far as overall, bringing in scoring, but the Aces, they know their role. Dana know her role. Meg know her role. Uh, they even brought in a teaser a lot, Kia Stokes, and I called her Donuts because a lot of times she scores 0 points, she has 0 rebounds. But in that first game, when they was trying to secure the win, they brought her in for 14 seconds, and she do what she do best. She do play defense. She can't score for you. Her rebounding is up and down, but they'll bring her in as well. So they just have to continue to Aces have to continue to yeah, they haven't. Like I said, they really stopped Catherine from getting the threes. They really limited Tasha Mack from going to the basket as far as or getting the rebounds and putbacks. Uh Monique, not Monique, yeah, Monique. She looked good in the first half, a little bit in the second half. Then they stopped her from going to, setting that screen and coming around the screen to shoot that mid range. They stopped that. Um, yeah, they haven't shown up. Aces bench is shocking. You're getting a lot of scoring from Dana. You getting a little bit from Meg. You're definitely getting good defense from Dana as well. You're getting some timely buckets from Meg. So yeah, their bench is showing up. Alyssa Smith is up and down as far as scoring, but she still gave you defense, and she rebounding better in this series. So yeah, I thought the bench would be a factor, but we'll see. They at home. Usually the bench players play good at home, but no matter how good they play, if you can't stop Jackie from getting anything she wants in Asia, and then Chelsea with her 10 assists, and then Dana Evans come in pouring in, it could be a long night in series for her. Right. She's using her speed. Like I said, the other series, she had Kelsey Mitchell and Odyssey Sims. Monique is fast, but she's not as quick as Dana is. And Dana is getting to any part. When she come in, she getting to any part of the floor with her. So Dana is the tallest player. I mean, the shortest player on the floor, and also the quickest player on the floor. And she's using that to her advantage. And there's nobody to really contend with her. So, um, yeah. So I expect Dana to have a good game off the bench. 21 points, that'll be a good thing. I don't think she's gonna get 21 points. Um, the Mercury played harder. They started off both games. The first game and a second game, they started off fast. They started off with leads. They just couldn't contain it, sustain the lead. Excuse me. Um, Jackie admitted that the first game that she was having problems with her legs and stamina. Uh, Second game, she looked very rest and relaxed. And AT is playing okay. Um, Only one that's really coming to the party consistently was KFC in the first half. The second half, she scored a little bit, but they kind of cut her off a little bit. They allowed her to get off like she did in the first half and the second quarter, parts of the second quarter. And Asia seemed like she's bringing everybody along. Uh, Jackie, uh, Kelsey, Dana, Alyssa Smith. Uh, so she's doing a better job, kind of bringing everybody along. Where AT is having a hard time pumping up her teammates and bringing them along and comes to the party because AT, we already know what she's gonna bring. Even if she's not scoring, well, she wasn't. I think she was in foul trouble the second game, and she didn't have any help. Everybody seemed tense. Yes, yes, she needs to take it to the basket. She needs to quit shooting quick threes, take it to the basket. Um, Try to see if she can get Alyssa Smith or whoever guard her in foul trouble. Don't rush the shots. Um, if you can't take it all the way to the basket, come off that 3-point line. She need to shoot the mid range. Uh, just get in the lane, and then pound. You can get some easy baskets like that because a lot of times you kind of belling out the aces if you shooting quick threes. Um, and that's not good for the offense. And Dewana Bonner, um, for some reason, fell in love with that three. She needed to come off the 3-point line as well. If she's in there with Satu, she needs to set some screens, let Satu do her thing, and then if you want a basket, if it's missed, go get the offensive rebound. But uh, Dewana Bonner standing in the corner shooting threes is not good for the team. Not good for the team, and so she needs to play a little better like that. And she's a veteran. She's been in the finals before. She won 2 championships, and so she needs to tighten that up. At it's doing okay. She need to roll to the basket and try to create some offensive rebounds for herself to get some points. Um, I don't know what to tell her if she's playing Asia. Um, she's giving up a lot to Asia, but she still play hard. She'll play hard. Yup, she do need to bring it in. Right, they don't have to rebound for the only person that really can rebound consistently is AT. Like I think you know what I think she's actually their only point guard. I know they got Monique, but she's bringing up the ball up so much. She has to guard um Asia. She had to do everything. She had to set the offense up. I think a lot of these in a lot of these games, she's tired. Um, she tweaked her hand. You know, she's still playing with the shoulders, and so it's a lot for her. And so they gonna have to she gonna have to get her teammates to but you know what? That's their game. The 3-point shot is their game, and I don't know if they can change their style in the middle of the playoffs or middle of the finals, but that's their style: run and gun, shoot the three. But maybe they have to change up a little bit because it's not working. Um, the Aces made some adjustments. They play in zone. I think the Aces for the Aces as well. They need to continue to run Wickham off that 3-point line. They also need to continue to make certain people uncomfortable. Like she can shoot that free throw line jump shot, but consistently no, because she has a hitch in her shot. I noticed that about AT. The fact that she don't have any shoulders, she kind of hitched her free throws. She's kind of hesitant, and make her a jump shooter. Come off of her, double team her. Make sure that everybody else is have defenders on them. Yeah, yeah, but that's weird. I don't. That's weird. I don't think they really good at the lone two. Maybe Wickham and maybe Satu, but like DB, she really is weird. She don't really shoot good from two. I would make AT shoot. I just would make her shoot because she would. She they would like pick a roll for her and she rolls to the basket. Do not let her get to the basket if you the aces. Make her shoot jump shots. I think they did a good job of that to a certain extent. Um, but I think the water bottle and Satu really hurt them. Not realizing when the aces was playing like a zone that they continued to shoot threes. They didn't see what the aces was doing. Or when they didn't double team, they set the screens. They just ran them off the 3-point line. I think the Aces did a great job of running them off the 3-point line. Really getting to their body. They were stripping the ball a lot. AT got the ball stripped for her a lot. When they try to go to the lane, so did Kalia Copper. So they have quick hands, and you really have to be aware of that. They really have to be aware of that. How quick Jackie Young hands is, how quick uh, 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 Dana Evans hands, Chelsea's hands. Yeah, they did. But you know what, Political Leo, they stopped that. But Monique McConney was getting into like she was doing a screen and roll, and then they would leave Monique for the mid range shot, and she was hitting couple of those in the first half. The Aces stopped that. They made Monique try to do that screen, and they double team the screen, and then they roll back fast so Monique couldn't just do screen and get the mid range shot. So they stopped that. The defense of the Aces, they really didn't talk about that, but they really stopped the screen and roll. That really didn't happen as much as it did in the first quarter and a half, and they really did a great job of that. And then they put pressure on the other end. Jackie Young was getting every shot, frustrating Kalia Copper, whoever was on her. It don't matter. It didn't matter. And then Asia, doing her thing. So and then Chelsea, point guard with 10 assists. So they was on. They was on. But in the chat, what are your predictions? I'm saying that maybe a sweep, but I will give the yeah, one more pass will give them the open shot, but I think they was contesting a lot of these passes. I think they did a great job of contesting the passes, and they was getting in the lane because you see Asia had a few Asia and I think Jackie had a few steals and open layups, and so I think they was concerned about the length as well. Um, the Ace is a little bit bigger, unlike the Lynx. They're a little bit bigger, and it shows up. Yeah, maybe I would give them one game, not this game. I think they're gonna go up 3-0. I think they might win game 5. I mean game 4, excuse me. And then they would go back to Las Vegas and win it. So it'd be like 4-1. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong. But I don't see them if they don't win this game, I don't see them winning 4 straight. Not against the Aces, unless the Aces just fall asleep. I don't see them winning 4 straight games. Uh that's not their they just don't have the style to do that. And I think the Mercury, I mean not the Mercury, the Aces have shown that they could squeak out a win. Yeah, but they're not playing like that. But I think one thing that hurt them, like I said, um, was the Aces stopping Khalil Copper from getting easier buckets. Like I said, the first quarter and a half, she was getting easy buckets. She was getting anything she want, and they kind of stopped that a little bit. They made it difficult for her in the second half. She got some looks, but they was tough looks. They wasn't they didn't allow her to screen. They didn't allow them to screen to get her open looks, or they didn't allow her to go past her because Jackie Young was on her. Yeah, yeah, they have one at home, but anything's possible. But they better stop Jackie Young. They better figure out a way to get Sammy Whitcomb and KFC and Satu on consistent basis. And they kind of got to tell Dewana Bonner, hey, you can't shoot all those. I mean, I respect you as a veteran, but you can't shoot all those ill-advised threes. I don't even know why they got her in the corner like that. They need her in the top of the key. And if Sammy Whitcomb and Satu was out there, you put them on a 3-point line and had her screen to you know, yeah, had them screen uh have her screen to get them open, because I don't think they should use Dewana Bonner as an offensive option. Uh, if there's other players out there with her, that's not her game anymore. This is not a younger Dewana Bonner, and she had to play her role. She had to play her position, and she can't be that pick and pop. I don't want Dewana Bonner out there shooting threes. That would hurt them for real. So yeah. So my prediction, 4-0. It could be one game for the Mercury. Um, we'll see. Yeah, I think when you get older, your ego kick in, and then the other players, they respect her so much that they don't want to tell her that, hey, I need you to do certain things now. You're not the. She don't have to tell her you're not the same player, but I just need you to do something different, because the shooting at three is not good. I don't need you to do that. Yeah, but the Aces stopped that transition baskets. They stopped that by taking care of the ball and not letting them have outlet passes. I think they paid a lot of attention to how even on the score, how AT would try to get the ball up, or anybody would try to get the ball up to up the floor, and I think the Aces stopped that, and that's why the game kind of broke open. Quick threes by the Mercury, and also they couldn't get the outlets. They was taking perimeter shots. The Aces was um going to the floor of the offense. They slowed the game down a little bit, and then allowed the Mercury to get that running gun or outlet passes. So I think they'll do the same thing in this game tonight. They're not gonna allow, unless they fall asleep. They're not gonna allow the Mercury to just take the ball out of bounds, quick hit up the court. They're not gonna allow that. So, but yeah, they do get transition points at home. They do. But I don't. Yeah, It is killing them because you're not setting up your offense. You're not setting up your offense. But that's what hurt them last game. But I think, like I said, we have to give credit to the Aces defense. Aces defense, paying attention to detail, paying attention to who they want to go to, making it difficult to pass by getting their hands in the passing lane. They stealing balls. They stripping the ball away from the guards. They stripping the ball away from AT, like she did to B. Um, and another thing, AT getting the foul trouble really hurt. They try to put Mac on her on Asia. That's not gonna work. Satu a little bit. That's not gonna work. There's nobody really that can guard Asia. There's nobody really can guard Asia. Right. Jackie Young. Like they named the all defensive players, and they snubbed her, and she's one of the best defenders in the league. She plays everybody best. Um, Jackie Young, uh, and she holds her own. Either she's shutting you down or she making it difficult for you to score, and that's what she did in this series. I think the perimeter defense of the Aces has really helped. Um, Even when Dana Evans come in, her hands are quick. Um, and with a smaller guard, you have to really take care of the ball. And she has a knack of stealing the ball. She has a knack of taking the ball from you. Chelsea, same thing. Jackie Young, same thing. So they just having a hard time getting to their offense, and they rushing their shots because they feel like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. They really don't know what to do with the defense. Yes, she did get robbed. It's like she being punished. Oh, you playing with Asia, but Jackie is her own. She just as great as Asia as far as she has her own star. She's not the GOAT, but she has her own star. She has her own vibe. She's an all-star. She's an Olympian. Uh, don't punish her because she played with Asia Wilson. And I don't know if they're watching because she's been doing this since she's been in the league. Hey, Keisha, how you doing? If you want to come up, you can. But we're just talking about the game 3, who we have. Uh, but yeah, so Mercury, we gonna see if they I think they look, the first 2 games they come out real strong. The problem with this, can the crowd help them? Okay. Okay. Thanks for listening. But can the crowd help? They have a great crowd. Can the crowd kind of pump them up a little bit more, or would it be like the first 2 games where they start off fast and then the Aces just pour it on and clamp them down? Aces have a problem with that too. They always uh they so talented, as far as the big 3, that they kind of fall asleep and kind of like it's like a boxing match where they kind of jab you, and then okay, I'm tired of playing with you, and I'm gonna give you the knockout blow. So it depends, but I think hopefully, well, I think the Aces will come out stronger. They have to on the road than they did at home. Um, I think they really want to finish this off. You don't want to play around with it. Um, if the Mercury make adjustments, that's a good thing. But I think they're gonna continue to play their game. They realize that nobody can really guard Asia, and Becky need to realize that as well. Yes, Jackie Young got off, but the ball, especially if it's close in the third quarter, fourth quarter, has to go through Asia. She has to touch the ball, um, and they do that. This game, they would be up 3-0 going and heading to the other game. It might be a sweep. Don't allow the Mercury to have the quick outlet passes. Don't fall asleep on that. They like to do that too and get cheap baskets. Keep them honest. Mercury has to try to get some of those outlet passes for quick layups. He also has to realize when the three is not falling, who do they go to? That's another thing. that separate people don't want to talk about. Another thing that separates them, they have no post presence, and I think that really is showing up in the series. When it gets tough, the Aces have Asia dumping into. Um, they really don't have a post player that could dump it in and then dump back out for the three or dump back out for the mid range. AT, that's not her style. Satu is not a post up player. She's more of like a wing player, even at 6'4". Um, so when it gets tough, who do they go to in a close game? Who do the Mercury get the ball to? Is it Kalia Copper? Is it Satu or AT? Or even Semi Wickham? So you have a lot of players that when the goings get tough, I don't know if they're gonna just carry them on their back. Kalia got a little bit of that in her, but remember she has Jackie Young on her, and Jackie gonna make it tough, and she might hit a tough shot over Jackie, but it's a tough shot. It's not an easy shot. So I want to see if it comes down the stretch in this game, who can they count on to get them over the hump? Because I know the Ace is going to Asia if they got sense. Sometimes Becky get a little cute with it and want to go away from Asia, and she do some kind of weird stuff where she have Asia set the screen and have Alyssa Smith post up. Ah, that's crazy. I don't know what, but hopefully, uh, you have Alyssa Smith setting screens for Asia and have Asia roll to the basket. And they have that security blanket that the Mercury don't have. And there's a lot of pressure to me, more pressure on the players that's been there, the Wanna Bonners and Kalia Coppers, mostly Kalia Copper because the Wanna Bonner, I don't see her trying to get her own shot. She's the only one. Kalia Copper can get her own shot. So I predict that the Aces will win this game, go up 3-0, and there's really some pressure on the Phoenix Mercury. So that's just a quick live I wanted to do on this. I'd like to thank everybody that came, was in the chat and typing in some comments. I really appreciate that. BD from coming up to the panel. So this is Miss D for 61 Sports. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please hit the like button. Please, I need the like button for the algorithm. I'm out. Peace.